Today on CWN, our soccer team was at the regional tournament.
And our ag teams competed at the CDE last week. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Dawson. Today is Monday, April 10, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Just a reminder that the deadline to complete the Tony Reyes Memorial Scholarship and the Joshua Judson Brunfield Scholarship is tomorrow.
If you or someone you know would be interested in sponsoring or playing in a golf tournament to help support the golf team, please let Ms. Compton know.
Emily spoke with Coach Lentz on the Adaptive Ed's prom. Let's take a look.
Hey Cats, my name's Emily and today I'm here with Coach Lentz. So Coach, can you tell us about the Adaptive Ed Mermaid Ball that is happening this weekend?
Yes, the aquarium is hosting a prom for special needs students, and it's pretty awesome. They're going to have like a sensory area. They're going to have an area for the kids not to get overwhelmed with lights and sounds and different games and a photo booth and fun activities for them to experience a prom, and the kids are really, really excited. They can't stop talking about it. We're going to be practicing dancing all this week to try to help them get ready and not be so shy. But it's really, really fun, and I'm really excited that the aquarium is doing this for the students.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's a really special event that's happening this weekend. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Michaela spoke with Ms. Reyes for an update on floriculture. Let's check it out.
Hi, Calallen. I'm Michaela, and I'm here with Ms. Reyes. So, Ms. Reyes, what is CDE?
So CDEs are career development events. There's multiple events that you can join. There's vet tech, there's nursery and landscape, there's livestock, floriculture. It pretty much just ties into a career that they might be interested in. They learn plant ID, tools IDs, tool ID, breeds, things like that.
Okay. And I heard you guys had a competition sometime in the past week. How did you guys do?
Yes, we went to our district event yesterday at Jordanton. They did really great. So, floriculture got first at district, livestock got first at district, entomology got first at district, and then we had vet tech and poultry, they got second, and nursery and landscape got first at district. And then we did have a couple of high point individuals. Sierra Olson did get second high point individual, and Ella Wilkinson got third high point individual in floriculture, and then Kate Dillon got fifth high point individual with nursery and landscape.
Okay. And can you tell me more about these contests?
Yeah, so like I said, it's just a career development event, so it ties together with a career. So for example, those that are interested in being a veterinarian, you can join vet tech. You learn about different breeds of dogs, cats, you learn different breeds of livestock, tools that you might use at a veterinarian clinic. There's questions that you need to memorize and some chapters that you need to read. If you're interested in the floriculture aspect of it, you can join floriculture or nursery and landscape. Same thing, you learn plant ID, tools, and pests and diseases, things like that.
Okay, thank you so much. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Attention all Calallen High School athletes. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes will be holding their bi-monthly huddle tonight from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in the B Gym. Come join your fellow classmates and athletes for food, fun, games, and worship. Tonight's message will be delivered by local Church of Hope youth pastor Clayton Sullivan.
We also spoke with Joaquin for more on a recent ag competition. Let's hear about what all they did.
Hello, I'm Christian Cantu, and I'm here with Joaquin Tagle. Y'all had a competition on Wednesday for CDE. Can you tell me how that went?
So I competed with the livestock judging team, and as a team in our district, we got first place, and then in our area we had got 7th, but this was just like a practice district contest, and then next week we'll compete in area, and that'll be state qualifying hopefully. we'll see who qualifies for state there.
That sounds terrific. Now back to the studio.
As most of you know, the library has various puzzles available for students to work on. Here's Hayden with Miss Lyons for more.
I'm here with Miss Lyons, our librarian at the high school. Miss Lyons, I heard y'all have some puzzles in here. How come y'all have them?
Well, we do have puzzles in here, so if you, during lunches, if you have time during class and you come down to hang out, it just gives you something to do. So those that like to do puzzles really like them. We have some that are really hard and some that are easier.
So can anybody play with them, and when can they play with them?
Yes, anybody's welcome to them. Just be careful, make sure you don't knock any pieces off. We want to keep all the pieces together, and just whenever you have free time.
All right, thank you. Now back to the studio.
Attention all HOSA members, there will be a meeting in Ms. Paralysis' room 908 after school on Thursday, April 13th. We will be discussing elections for next year's officers, and this year's membership dues are also due then. Seniors, if your dues are not paid by Thursday, you will not receive your HOSA cord for graduation. Please attend.
One of our students, Scotty Stevers, recently did some work for the VFW. Callie interviewed Scotty to find out more.
Hi, I'm Callie. I'm here with Scott Stevers. Scott, you are an Eagle Scout. Can you tell me the project that you did for VFW and more about that, please?
Yes, I painted the parking lot at the VFW post on Leopard Street. It's a really old building that it serves a lot of the older veterans in the area, and you couldn't even see the parking lot lines and stuff in their parking lot. And then I also trimmed the trees that they had that were blocking the POW MIA flag and the American flag because you couldn't see those. They were covered up by trees.
Okay, that's great. And back to the studio.
Congratulations, Brendan Morin, for placing 3rd in state at the Skills USA welding competition last week. Great job, Brendan.
Now let's send it to Brooke with a rundown on sports right after this short break.
Thank you, Maddie, and good morning, Wildcats. The girls' soccer team took on Bernie on Friday. After various rain delays and a hard-fought game, the 2023 Calallen girls' soccer season has come to an end. Here's Coach Love with a recap.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza. I'm currently here with Coach Love. Now, Coach, we did hear you guys unfortunately lost to Bernie, but they are a very strong team, so there's no shame in the fact that you guys lost to them. And anyways, do you think your girls fought hard during the game?
Yes, I think the girls definitely came out and they worked really hard during the game, and they put up a good fight.
That's great to hear. It's amazing to hear, honestly. And we did hear that it was windy and rainy at the same time. That's like one of the worst things that can happen to you during a game. How do you think your girls adapted to that?
Yeah, I think it definitely put us back some hours, and I think we had about a 3-hour delay there, and so that just kind of changes how you're ready to go, then you get warmed up, and then you have to stop, and then you got to get yourselves back into that game mode. So it definitely changed some things for us.
Now, we heard Bernie won the first half, but we also heard that you guys won the second half of the game. How do you think the second half of the game went for you guys?
So we came out second half, made some changes, and kind of went at them, and unfortunately it just didn't turn out for us. Our girls came out, and one thing that I think is they've worked really hard all season long, and they've put in a lot of work, and they've sacrificed a lot to get to this point, and that's one thing as a coach that I appreciate, because it's where they wanted to go, and we've just kind of tried to continue to push them in the direction that they wanted to go. And so we really appreciate what they put into the season, because we know it does take lots of hours out of their lives as well.
Indeed it does. Well, great job to you and your girls. It's really unfortunate that they lost the season, but let's not look at the bad side. We cannot wait for you to see how you guys do in y'all's next season. Well, we wish you guys luck with that. And with that, now back to the studio.
Attention all powerlifters, you must stop by Coach Hofstadter's room 410 if you have not picked up the Texas A&M Kingsville survey permission papers. If you have them signed, please drop them off in room 410 so Coach Hofstadter can set up the meeting time with Texas A&M Kingsville. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brooke. Now here's Candace with today's weather forecast right after this short break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Happy Monday, everyone. You know, this past week we did see a lot of rain and also a drop in temperatures. This week we're looking at the total opposite. We are looking at some dry weather. We're also looking at temperatures rising up into the 78 degree range, so get excited for that. Temperature currently right now is 71 degrees. We're looking at 15% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the east-northeast at 10 miles per hour. Looking further on into the rest, looking further at our radar today, we are looking at some dry weather right now, so get excited for that. Looking further on into the rest of the day, temperature is going to rise up to 73 degrees at 12, get as high as 75 at 4, then drop down to 71 later on tonight. Percent chance of rain also staying consistent at 15%, and then later on tonight dropping down to 14%. And the winds are be blowing from the east-northeast at 11 miles per hour, pick up to 14 miles per hour from the east at 4, drop down to 10 miles per hour from the east at 8 o'clock tonight. Looking further on into the rest of the week's weather, we are looking at temperatures rising up to 78 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then picking up to 80 degrees on Thursday. We're looking at some sunshine with a little bit of clouds as well. Looking at percent chance of rain also staying low at 10% on Tuesday and Wednesday, and dropping down to 8% on Thursday. And the winds are going to pick up to 10 to 20 miles per hour on Tuesday, drop down a little bit to 15 miles per hour, and then pick back up to 10 to 20 miles per hour on Thursday as well. Also, everyone that's going to prom, exactly 12 days till prom, so make sure you have everything situated for prom night. Soft weather, have a great one, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Maddie, what do you call a girl who likes to go to the beach?
I don't know, Dawson. What?
Sandy.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And don't forget to catch our Saturday show now at 8:30 a.m. on the Chris 6 and the KDF at 11 a.m.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.